Okay, so with regard to the so-called crisis of Syria, we wish to say not too much actually, because it's self-apparent. But people can be often blind to the obvious, so we will say just a little bit. Okay, so first of all, we will say that the crisis is not of Syria, the crisis is of old era. Now, when you look at specific parts of the world that are facing turmoil, facing discomforting times, even facing perilous times, we will say always this. These are not new. These are not only occurring today. These have been allowed to occur under old era energy for so long. Pockets of the world have been forgotten, let's say, by Western world, by mainstream media outlets, and by a great portion of the people of the planet Earth. So these are not new crises. These are ongoing crises that have become observable in the new era energy that they are now being bathed. So what do we see? We see victims of old era energy. Now, everywhere you can look on planet Earth, one can see victims of old era energy. One does not have to look to Syria to see victims of old era energy. But let's look there, as this is the situation that has become most observable, most public, most visible in the current times. So you see vast swathes of people leaving their homelands, leaving their homes, their very homes, because of old era energy ways, violence, torture, all these negative, aggressive aggressions, angers, behaviors that are not coherent to new era energy existence. And for some time now, these old era energy ways have been disrupting on a huge scale the lives of so many innocent people. The Western world, the media world, and the people at large have largely chosen not to wish to look at this. Now, this is okay. We do not condemn, because please, you have to always come from a place of understanding. Old era energy said, look to yourself. Old era energy said, look to your own. Old era energy said, you don't have to seek outside of your own self, your own existence, your own parameters. You can stay within those and make sure that everything within those borders are as you would like them to be. And if they are not, that is where you should focus your energies. New era energy says we are all one. New era energy says mankind is mankind is mankind. New era energy says that you cannot escape from the implications of evolving from old era energy. And this is what is happening now. The people that have chosen in huge numbers to say enough is enough, to say we choose not to reside here. You have allowed old era energy to dominate our existence for long enough, and we choose another way, we choose another place, we choose light, we choose love. This is what is going on. The people that are prepared to leave old era energy existence are choosing love, are choosing light. And what is wonderful to see is that ordinary mankind in this awakening times are turning their attention towards the people who have chosen love and light and finding resonance within their own heart, within their own awareness, within their own higher vibrations, and saying, yes, we understand. Yes, we are aware. Yes, we feel what you feel. And yes, please, come on in. This is a remarkable time. Not because, please, human beings have always had this ability and always demonstrated this ability when allowed to be aware of what is happening to other people. Whether it is your neighbor down the street, whether it is a child in your school, whether it is people in your neighborhood or in your country, people have always responded when allowed to with the compassion that is the essence of who they are. Compassion. And that is what is finding resonance now. You see, when people say no to fear, I choose love, I choose light, I choose another way, compassion is all that can be found. In the end, compassion is all that will be found. Because higher vibrations seeks and finds resonance with higher vibrations. And as the people of the planet have tuned in their higher vibrational response to what is happening to these displaced people of a specific part of the planet, they are forcing the vibrations of their leaders, governments, institutions to resonate higher still. This is the way it works. You see, mass consciousness will always, in the end, override individual conscious. So, what do I only wish to add here, because it is self-evident what is occurring is magnificent and will continue to be. People stay vigilant, people stay observant, people stay open, people stay compassionate. Just find the compassion. There is no other response. When people have chosen love and light, there can be no other response from you. You must meet them on that higher level. What we only wish to say is also this, is that don't be persuaded that this is unique. Don't be persuaded that this is in any way novel, because in neither case is this the situation. This is old era energy being confronted by new era energy. And these types of events are occurring all over the planet and will continue to occur. It can feel sometimes, if you are not tuned into your compassion, only compassion. Everything else is fear. It can feel overwhelming when you see, time after time after time, instances of old era energy being confronted by the new era energy, because if you do not understand what is occurring, if you do not understand that this is part of the global awakening, the shift, the sifting of the old into the new, it feels as though this is new, and it feels as though this is dark, and it feels as though this is overwhelming, but it's not. It's joyful. It's joyful, joyful, joyful. All the people who are prepared to choose love and light over the fearful existence of their current place of domicile are showing all of you around the world it's possible. Not only possible, that it is inevitable. So all you have to greet such decision-making, such choice of love and light with is your own love and light. Never let their choice of love and light be meted by your own fear. Your own fear is unwarranted. There will be no darkness here. There will be no falling into dark energy here. It cannot exist. Love energy meets love energy, resides in love energy. This is all that exists. Be observant to what is occurring, but don't be enslaved by it. Find your own compassion in your heart. Look inside. You know where to feel. You know what to feel. You know how to respond. Mankind meets mankind every time where they're at. When they've chosen love and light, you respond in kind. This is all we wish to say, with love.